Please be seated. On behalf of the Centralia R6 Board of Education, the administration, the faculty, and staff, it is my honor to welcome you to the 2024 graduation ceremony. It is with great pride that we come together tonight to honor these seniors who have successfully completed the requirements for high school graduation. Seniors, for you, today is both a finish line and a starting line. We are grateful to be here to celebrate your accomplishments, but also to look forward to the great things that await you in the many years to come. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce the graduation speakers for this year's ceremony: Eli Hill, Shelby Lewis, and Maddie Robinson.
There are many things I've inherited from my parents. From my dad, I inherited my blue eyes, pale skin, and dashing good looks. And from my mother, I inherited my brown hair, a small bladder, and the power to worry. Even though I am probably the last of her children that she needs to be concerned about, it's been ingrained in me. I worry about most things: my classes, college, scholarships, whether or not my senior photos look good, and I've also been worrying about my fellow classmates. I worry about their futures, the journeys and roads that they will take, and the people that they will become. I want the best for the class of 2024, and as the people I've surrounded myself with since preschool, it's going to be hard to say goodbye. As I stand on the brink of this momentous occasion, the excitement of new paths and the quiet undercurrent of worry exists inside all of us. Parents, I'm almost positive that you are worried for your child. And students, I'm sure you're worried about your parents ruining your graduation photos because they won't stop crying. I want to celebrate that sense of worriedness. This concern for each other truly shows how great we are and how close we've become. I would like everyone to reflect back at our time at CHS. The sleepless nights poring over textbooks, the hours spent stressing over exam results, whether it's Dr. Darr's essays, Mrs. Gilman's tests, or Waterman's pressure to turn in my goal times, our worry had only acted as a testament to our dedication and success. Beyond the concerns for our academics, our worry has served as a compass for us to make the right decisions and have empathy for the people around us. It serves as fuel for us to do our absolute best, even through the adversities we have faced and will continue to experience in life. Centralia Public School has helped me ease that stress and worry. With great mentors, staff, coaches, and teachers, this school has truly prepared me for the challenges I will have to face in college. None of this would have been possible without our principal, Dr. Matt Smith. Courageous, relatable, outgoing, intelligent, he is truly everything I want to be when I'm 72. Jokes aside, I would like to thank him for the amount of work he has put into our school and congratulate him on what he will do in the future. Although I have been worrying about giving this speech, that worry has now dissipated. Worrying is truly a manifestation of caring, but I encourage all of you to stop living in the catch-ups of this worry. Don't be afraid to live in the moment and to cherish the time we have now, free of the worry that will hold us back from achieving everything that we are capable of. Good luck to the class of 2024, and thank you, Centralia High School.
Thanks. The last time I gave a speech to you all, I was sitting on my porch being filmed by my mom, wondering when I could see my friends again. Now, don't get me wrong, a 5-month summer vacation is nothing to complain about, but I was tired of staring at Google Classroom all day. Looking back, I think I'd tell the Shelby in that chair that in 4 short years, the class that started high school at home would make CHS history. We have won trophy after trophy, gone on outstanding trips across the country, and forged relationships that have brought countless memories. Some of those memories started at Chance Elementary School, in classes taught by Mrs. Warbritton, Mrs. Steinman, Mrs. Durant, Miss Lamb, Mrs. Preston, and Mrs. Jones. The first day of kindergarten could be described as the following: parents prying us off their legs, being forced to walk through the doors, and maybe even a few tears. Our parents left, and it all went downhill from there. In all seriousness, though, those were big learning moments for this class. It was the first time we were sent off on our own, and forced to meet new people, which started the foundations of our social skills. We also learned the basics of math, spelling, reading, and science, but in reality, we learned more about how to connect and build relationships with the people we would spend the next 12 years with. But we had to get through elementary school first. In intermediate school, it seemed like we were so grown up. I mean, we got to move around to different classrooms in 5th grade, even if we had to walk on the 3rd tile. We were famous for a day when we dressed up as a historical figure from Missouri. Looking around the cafeteria, we learned so much about the state of Missouri. Who knew such a boring state had so many interesting people like Mark Twain, Walt Disney, and Jackie Joyner Kersee? And who will ever forget honoring our veterans by presenting our flags to someone in our life we cared so much for? We capped off intermediate school, taking a trip to J.A. Biztown to learn about the way the world works outside of school. Middle school, the land of school sports, school dances, and the world of fine arts and clubs. We were crock-wearing, Instagramming, and hand-playing fools. This was where we were exposed to classes like Spanish, finance, keyboarding, and algebra. These stretched our brains and made our heads hurt, but gave good insight into high school. Little did we know exactly what we had in store during March of 2020. We didn't see each other until August, and as if high school isn't hard enough, we were sent home over and over again because of quarantine. As our freshman year rolled on, we went with whatever weird flow we could find. Being quarantined, coming back, and then being sent home again was not uncommon for many of us. Eventually, it seemed like everything went back to normal. We started algebra and Socratics, both of which most people dreaded, but taught us problem-solving skills and communication skills. Eventually, we got to the land of upper-level language, chemistry, advanced math classes, and mixed in with electives like weights and arts classes. Outside of school, we were blazing trails here at CHS. We set records, won state and national awards, and spent countless hours on community involvement through our clubs. High school seems to be where everyone found what they were passionate about, whether it be sports, music, art, academics, business, or agriculture. There seemed to be something for everyone. Now here we are on our last day in this building, looking at a new beginning, kind of like kindergarten all over again. Maybe your parents aren't ripping you off their legs, maybe there's no tears, or maybe there are, and no one is forcing us to walk across the stage, but I'm sure there's a few butterflies in everyone's stomach. In a few short months, everyone will have gone their separate ways. And like this quote by Michael Josephson, take pride in how far you've come, have faith in how far you can go, but don't forget to enjoy the journey. Let's all use the lessons we have learned and the memories we've made as a stepping stone into our new chapter. Whether that be college, technical school, work, or the military, remember the journey you took to today. I wish you all the best of luck, and thank you for enjoying this journey with me.
Good afternoon. I want to start by congratulating the Centralia High School graduating class of 2024 for making it this far. Writing a speech like this is not something I would typically do. In fact, I'm kind of looking around up here and wondering, what am I doing up here? When I first sat down to write this speech, I knew what I was doing, but in a much more real sense, I had no idea what I was doing. So buckle up, and I will do my best to not do a Humphrey monotone impression. Today is the day that many of us have been waiting for since we stepped foot in this building freshman year. We are ready to close this part of our lives and enter the real world. You know, the place our grandparents told us crazy stories about, like swimming across the Atlantic Ocean to get to school and working 25 hours a day while making 10 cents an hour. Today is the day we take the next step in our lives that we have been preparing for. We have taken countless classes to earn each credit required to graduate. Some of us stayed up late, night after night, studying for that big test, and some studied 10 minutes before the test while watching TikTok on our phones. But in the end, we all made it, and we're all getting the same diploma. Parents, you have raised us for 18 long and hard years, shaping us into the people we are today. Thank you for doing your best with us. And teachers, thank you. Thank you for teaching us and sometimes babysitting us through our 4 years of high school. For the last 13 years, we've had our lives planned out for us. You go to school, summer break, repeat. However, our lives are about to change. Change is inevitable and can sometimes be scary. I knew someone once who, when starting middle school, was so nervous about changing schools that they faked a stomachache every day before school and cried for a week because of the pain. That person may or may not have been me, who's to say? I used to have a hard time with change, but I've since learned to embrace it. As we leave high school, we are going to face new challenges, have new experiences, meet new people, and develop new interests. All of these things will change us in ways we can't even imagine yet. Our time here at Centralia High School has prepared us to face a future that is unwritten. A lot has changed during our time here at school. Our teachers changed, our friends changed, the rules changed. We made it through a worldwide pandemic, the evolution of TikTok, Mrs. Ludwig's Language 1 class, and countless other endeavors I'm sure I'm forgetting. Looking back to elementary school, life was so much easier. Back then, we worried about the little things in life, like who was going to chase us at recess and what to name our ball team. In first grade, we were the Centralia Pumpkins. But by senior year, we started to worry about much bigger things, maintaining grades, our post-graduation plans, and over the past few weeks, who is going to shoot us with a water gun. In this next phase of our lives, there will be so much change, and with that comes challenges and risks. We have to be willing to take risks to achieve our dreams. The biggest risk, however, is not taking the risk to begin with. Maybe it's a small risk like giving a graduation speech, or a bigger risk like changing majors or quitting a job to start your own business. We must challenge ourselves to be willing to step out of our comfort zone with courage and determination. Change is inevitable, but our roots are eternal. It's important to realize, however, that some things should stay as they are. We as a class have been highly successful. We've excelled in academics, athletics, music, FFA, drama, and Quiz Bowl, to name a few. We've worked hard to be successful. This should not change. We've spent countless hours volunteering in the community and in our schools. This should not change. I've lost count how many times I've heard a coach say, "This is just a really nice group of kids." This should not change. Our relationships, our friendships, our values, and our beliefs, these things should not change as they are part of who we are. I want to end my speech with a quote from Kristen Kruk. Life is about change. Sometimes it's painful, sometimes it's beautiful, but most of the time it's both. Thank you.
I would now like to present the Centralia High School Band under the direction of Mrs. Kim Neighbors, performing The Great Locomotive Chase. At this time, it is my pleasure to individually recognize seniors graduating with honors. These individuals have enjoyed academic success far and above what is required for graduation from high school. We congratulate them on their academic achievement. During this recognition, we ask that you please hold your applause until each group recognition is complete. Students adorned with white cords have earned the distinction cum laude, having earned a cumulative grade point average of at least 3.5. Would these graduates please stand to be recognized? Bailey Pace, Caden Dunn, John Gronfeld, Noah Kropp, Jarrett Hurleman, Wyatt Bryson, Kendra Lawson, Cade Smith. Students, congratulations on your academic achievement. Students adorned with silver cords have earned the distinction magna cum laude, having earned a cumulative grade point average of at least 3.75. Would these graduates please stand to be recognized? Josh Dishman, Grayson Bruce, Colin Bennett, Julia Baxter, Harper Forche, Caitlin Maynor, Catherine Watson, Alexis Cook, Rohan Holloman. Students, congratulations on this outstanding academic achievement. Students adorned with black and silver cords have earned the distinction summa cum laude, having earned a cumulative grade point average of at least 3.9. Would these graduates please stand to be recognized? Amy Pendergrast, Josh Baum, Blair Schnarr, Jeremy Risch, Desiree Johnston, Michael Marcellus, Morgan Ross, Layla Payne, William Hayden, Jade Lawson, Laura Dollins, Cameron Turpin, Eli Hill, Reagan Anderson, Kaylee Enzer, Maddie Robinson, Riley Palmer, Katie Carrico, Kaylin Walters, Olivia Adams, Shelby Lewis, Tess Stevens, and Susanna Nix. Students, congratulations on this exceptional academic achievement. I'd now like to introduce the Centralia High School Chamber Choir and Director Mrs. Rolfson performing I Am Still Your Dreamer.
There's a place deep in our hearts that will stay with you for now and always.
When I was a child, though I was small, I was your dreamer pretending to stray. Fairy tale seeds chasing my dreams. This is my time now to try something new.
I hope that I find what my heart's longing for.
And I can't wait to see what's in store. I'll walk through that door. And I thank you for the moments when I learned how to stand on my own.
And I'm grateful for the memories of the life and the love I have known.
And I want you to know, not everything is changing. There's a place deep in our hearts that will stay.
So when I see the open skies,
I will choose to fly. I am still your dreamer.
Would the seniors please stand? Dr. Stephen Chancellor is Superintendent of Schools, and Dr. Brian Bostic is President of the Centralia R6 Board of Education. I present to you the 2024 senior class of Centralia High School. These students have successfully completed the prescribed course of studies as set forth by the Missouri Department of Education and the Centralia R6 Board of Education and are to be awarded their diplomas signifying their graduation from high school. It is my pleasure to individually announce the members of the 2024 Centralia High School senior class. Those students who are members of the National Honor Society are identified by gold cords. Students who are members of the National Technical Honor Society are identified by purple cords. Students who have enlisted to serve in the armed forces are identified by red, white, and blue cords. Students who are members of the International Thespian Society are identified by medals. In an effort to protect the integrity and honor of this occasion, we ask that you hold your general applause until all seniors have been recognized. Olivia Noel Adams. Reagan Lynn Anderson. Jacob Michael Arnold. Paige Brianne Osby. Alexandra Jade Bear. Henry Randall Barnes. Joshua Vaughn Barton. Julia Verlee Baxter. Lawrence Cullen Bennett. Avery Guy Burjoyce. Joshua Lane Bound. Easton Ray Bradley. Grayson Lane Bruce. Lily Evelyn Bryson. Wyatt Nicholas Bryson. Leland McHale Buckholes. Bradley Austin Cable. Braden Dean Levings Calhoun. Catherine Rose Carrico. Alexis June Cook. Sophia Elise Crane. Micah Adrian Danielson. Braxton Wade Knox Day. Braden Calvin Decker.
I think Decker won. Yay, Decker!
Noah Michael Decker. Joshua Dale Dishman. Laura Ann Dollins. Abigail Marie Drew. Zane Dominic Dubes. Caden Alexander Dunn. Kaylee Nicole Enzer. Harper Adeline Forche. Lindsay Neve Gibson. Jonathan Carl Gronfeld. Elizabeth Lynn Hall. Aaron Bo Jackson Hatton. William Harvey Hayden. Elijah James Hill. Jarrett Lee Hurleman. John Rohan Holloman. Carly Joe Holmes. Carson Lee Isgrig. Harley Rose Johnson. Desiree Joy Johnston. Noah Michael Kropp. Jade Genevieve Lawson. Kendra Lee Lawson. Shelby Ray Lewis. Nicholas Charles Lockwood. Austin Zay Lopez. Caitlin Alexis Maynor. Michael Peter Marcellus. Aiden Miguel Martinez Williams. Emery Evan Mast. Logan Dwayne Matthews. Lucas Darrell Matthews. Carissa Paige McCubbin. Mark Theron McGuire V. Cameron Leanne McKinney. Faith Nevea Mills. Shane Dallas Mitchell. Susanna Marie Nix. Bailey Lynn Pace. Ellie Ray Page. Riley Jane Palmer. Layla Marie Payne. Amy Jo Pendergrast. Keely Ann Peterson. Ryan Michael Reddington. Jeremy Scott Risch. Matthew Timothy Robinson, Jr. Benjamin Lucas Romine. Morgan Faith Ross. Braden William Russell. Blair Elizabeth Schnarr. Caitlin Marie Sexton. Cade Dias Smith. Tess Jillian Stevens. Macy K. Stidham. Levi Garrett Strain. Noah Alexander Taft. Kylie Rose Talley. Tyler Trenton Taylor. Cameron Joy Turpin. Jason Trace Umfleet. Kaylin Haley Walters. Weston William Ward. Catherine Janelle Watson. Ian Miles White. Brooke Haley Whitlatch. Let's have one more round of applause for our seniors. Graduates, please stand. Seniors, you may now move your tassels. Ladies and gentlemen, your graduating class of 2024, congratulations.
Centralia High School, how endearing are thy colors clear. Centralia High School, let our cheering praise thee far and near.